Chris best, they gang. Magic's bets in the cut, got the game on lock. Flipping dimes, calling shots, every move non-stop. 615 parlay slayer, player odds like dice. In the trap house, betting lines, making racks feel nice. Pushing the line, we don't fold, don't shy. Cashing tickets, counting green to the sky. On the podcast we ball, roll the spread. Money talk, never walk, bets ahead. Parlay slayer stacking chips like you bricks. Magic's calling plays, mixing schemes so slick. Numbers on the board, all these digits don't lie. In this trap house sports, best we fly. Pushing the line, we don't fold, don't shy. Cashing tickets, counting green to the sky. On the podcast we ball, roll the spread. Money talk, never walk, bets ahead. Got your bankroll rising like the early morning sun. From parlays to straight plays, we stun. Twisted stats, breaking news, all for the gain. In this world of odds, we reign. Lines moving swift like the rain in the night. Heavy hitters in this game got the insight. Magic's with the tip, 615 with the hit. Podcast worldwide, see us never miss. Hey.
What's up, good people? Welcome back to another episode of Pushing the Lines. In our series called Cooler Talk, it's me, Magic Bets, my guy, my B. I think that's his way of him saying, hey.
Happy Left-Handers Day.
We don't get no right-handers day, so why y'all get your own day?
Because you got to be special. And
right.
One thing I pride myself on is being special.
All right. I'm
Brandon.
gonna give you that.
What up, big dog? Brandon has a YouTube channel too, man. I'm gonna shout him out. I'm gonna give him some free press while we on here.
All right.
He has a YouTube channel as well. It's called House of Chambers. That's him and his family, man. They pretty much got a reality TV show on YouTube. It's kind of dope.
Okay, I'm gonna have to check that out.
Yeah. I'll do that. Good show today, man. We did a cooler talking about 5 years. I'm excited.
Hey, man, it's time to. We were doing it pretty much during football season when we had some breaking news. A couple of times in the off season when we had breaking news, but man, it's time to get back to it. About once a week, we'll try to get one in if we have some news that's worth talking about.
Most definitely, man.
Today we got three subjects we do want to talk about. But before we talk about those three subjects, do you have any breaking news? Because you always got some for me.
I do, man. The Portland Trail Blazers got a new owner. He bought it from the estate of Paul Allen. I think it was for $4.4 billion. I'm not sure.
Yes, and Paul Allen originally bought the team. Was it in the 70s when he bought it for like $70 million?
I believe so. It was Tom Dundon, the owner of the Carolina Hurricanes of the Hockey League. He bought it from the estate of Paul Allen. Valuation of just more than $4 billion, and he plans on keeping the team in Portland because it was talks of them moving out of Portland, but I think Portland need that team.
Portland needs that team. Portland deserves that team, and they do support that team through thick and thin, whether it's a good year or a bad year. Otherwise, I don't think Dame Lillard would have went back.
No, he's a lowercase G god in Portland.
Oh yeah.
James Cook, congratulations.
Got that money.
4 years, $48 million. He did get that. Before I came on here, I did see, I think Washington and Terry McLaurin have an agreement on the contract. It'll be $28 million a year. I think he wanted 30 or 32 like DK. I don't know if that's official. I seen that on X.
Well, I mean, it'd be good to get that out of the way before the end of camp. That way, everybody can concentrate on football.
Yep. And last but not least, man, Landon Dickerson. It wasn't as serious as it looked. He plans on playing in game 1 of the season. So we'll see.
Speaking of injuries, I didn't get to look back at the details, but the rookie Chop Henderson, linebacker in Miami, he got hurt today or yesterday in training camp and was carted off.
Oh shit! I ain't see that.
Schefter posted about it. I probably got it where I can pull it up real fast because I be getting his alerts.
Oh, why you do that? Shador uh,
Mm-hmm.
hurt his oblique. He's unlikely to play against Philadelphia, but apparently it's been reports that Dylan Gabriel will play. So that will be very interesting because if Dylan Gabriel goes out there and has a bad game, I want to see that depth chart next week.
I can't find the chef news, but I mean it's not that important right now. Um, we can get into the show.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Been a lot of money exchanged lately. NFL has sold the rights to ESPN for the NFL Network and Red Zone
Hmm.
um, in exchange for 10% cut of ESPN.
Yep. Also in that deal. So I was reading today, this deal is not official yet. It still's got to go through all the little whatever it has
Litigation
to
or
go
whatever
through.
they call it,
Yep.
antitrust.
So nothing will actually happen this season and maybe possibly next season too. The deal is in place. It's like a handshake deal pretty much.
Yeah.
I also seen ESPN and Fox One are launching a streaming service that starts on August 21st. You'll be able to bundle both of them together for $39.99 a month, which I feel like was the basis of this deal. The reasoning behind this and other deals is to maximize content for the streaming service that they're going to put out on August 21st.
So with this deal, I think it's kind of along the lines of the next subject that we're going to talk about.
Mm-hmm.
They're trying to get the consumers together and get them under an umbrella and actually save them a little money, which, in my opinion, will allow them to get maximize their sponsorships, their
Mm-hmm.
commercials, and stuff like that.
Yep. Also with this deal, man, I mean, it's a lot. I think I've touched on this last episode. So ESPN Fantasy and NFL Fantasy will now be merged. Scott Hansen will remain the host of the Red Zone. He just signed a multi-year deal. But through this deal, there are also rumblings that he did not confirm or deny they may have a college football Red Zone coming.
That's my biggest take on it, and hopefully that happens because I like Red Zone and being able to watch multiple things at one time and the quick cut scenes so I can get kind of everything at once. Imagine that
Hmm.
on a Saturday during college football.
Yeah, that would be very interesting. That's a lot of damn games on, and you're gonna have to do a lot of tuning back and forth to catch all them. Because NFL comes on at one time. It's at
Yep.
12 noon and it's at 3:30.
Yep.
You got college football games coming on at 11, 1:30, 2:30, 6 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 11 o'clock. Uh, that'd be interesting.
Something else I noticed about this deal, speaking of games coming on at one time, the Monday night games that were happening at the same time on the
Hmm.
same channel,
Yeah.
they are going to two different channels.
Yep. So ESPN will license 3 extra games per season to the NFL Network, and they will also move 4 of their games to the NFL Network. So it won't be no more Monday night doubleheaders.
Which
It sounds
I
like
think that
this
was a waste.
deal. Yeah, I'm with you on that. Honestly, man, it sounds like this deal won't be that bad. The worst thing so far that I have read or skepticism of it may be commercials during the red zone now. Rich Eisen interviewed Scott Hansen, and he said that he does not know. He couldn't give a yes or a no, but you know what that means. It's probably a good chance that it will be commercialized now, which would suck.
True, but at the same time, somebody's got to pay the bills.
You don't make this deal without it.
Do I get a do I mind a few commercials to make my streaming package cheaper? Not really.
No, it wouldn't bother me.
Save me some money. You got anything else on this deal you want to touch about?
I don't, man. I like the deal. I'm interested to see what these streaming services are gonna look like August 21st. Hey, that's
Yeah,
actually next Thursday.
me too. I don't have a lot of streaming services. I canceled my Amazon Prime because I really didn't use it.
Hmm.
Um, I got the MLB baseball package because T-Mobile gave it to me free for a year, which I'm grateful for because it's gotten me back into baseball. I'll sit at work sometimes and listen to baseball and look over every now and then and watch it.
Yeah,
I'll get home, I'll turn on a baseball game just because I know I got bets in, and once my bet hits, I'll change it to a different game. So I love that one.
I've
Uh,
watched more baseball this year than I probably have since I was a kid.
yep, it's fun again for some reason.
It
Maybe
is
it's the
fun
shorter
again.
games. Uh,
It is.
I've also got Paramount Plus, which I never use, but because of this next deal, I might actually start using it. I think T-Mobile gave it to me for free, and I never even used it. Either them or Walmart. Somebody gave it to me for free.
Yep. So
UFC will now be televised or streamed on Paramount Plus rather than pay-per-view.
$7.7 billion.
And also that's 1.1 billion a year, which is double ESPN's payout that they were paying them to be on the ESPN Plus.
Yep. This is big. I'm not a big. I really don't. I like UFC. If it's a pay per view on, or if it's something on, I watch it every now and then. I can't tell you about UFC like I can tell you about football or basketball or wrestling when I used to watch it in the '90s. But
Speaking of
I,
wrestling, I hate to cut you off, but speaking
no,
of
go ahead, go
wrestling,
ahead.
I read that ESPN was going to start using WWE as their flagship combat sport now.
So they're gonna take it from Netflix.
I don't know if they're taking it from Netflix. I think something is in the works for WWE to be on ESPN now.
So they got this streaming service. They just trying to get every damn thing.
I mean,
I don't got a problem with it now. If I can
get
watch WrestleMania, SummerSlam, and all that stuff, I may turn in. I've heard wrestling is good again.
get the
I
cable
just haven't
services
watched
out of it. They're getting the cable services out of a lot of stuff.
it. Yeah, absolutely. Which I like.
So this thing with UFC, it's going to be 43 shows a year.
Hmm.
We got 52 weeks in the year, so that means we getting a show every week except for 9 weeks.
Hmm. I like it, man. If you're a UFC fan, this is it for you.
If you're a casual UFC fan, but you would love to see the bigger fights, this is your
Hmm.
opportunity to get more into it at a cost-effective price. Because a pay-per-view is $79.99.
I wish boxing would do something with somebody.
Man, boxing is losing interest with a lot of people.
It is. Greed is one of the big
Yes,
problems with boxing.
it is. I
Greed.
agree.
And they missing out on a lot of big fights. And I think UFC may be more popular than boxing now.
Yep. So I was reading that every fight, pay-per-views included, streams live on Paramount Plus in the US from January 2026 on. No more $80 pay-per-view tabs. Select
Hey, that's
bit
love.
cards. They'll be simulcast on CBS for free. So I mean, yeah, they try.
That's love.
Hey, they they already have a big following. All they're
Yep.
doing right now is increasing their following, and they're going to get revenue off of commercials.
Yeah. I'm not a big UFC fan, but this may make me be a UFC fan. Brandon said, "What matchup y'all looking for on the 4th of July on on the White House line?" That'll be streamed. That'll be on there, right?
I mean, it should be.
Yeah, that'll be on there. That'll
So
be.
so so is it officially? Is it official that it's going to happen?
Dana White and Trump have both came out and said that they sound like it's official.
Okay.
Now you know you dealing with two egomaniacs. Now between now and then, you never know.
Hey, look, I ain't gonna talk about the political side of nothing on this show, but I mean both of those guys, they're about their money.
Mm-hmm. That's
So
it.
I mean I'm probably sure that the US won't make too much off of it, but if money goes into either one of them guys' pockets, it'll happen.
Oh yeah, they definitely gonna do that.
Yeah, ESPN is out after 2025, and yes, they'll pivot to WWE for their combat fix. Um, fans go from what it say? Fans go from 1K a year for every UFC card to under $100 a year. So if you were getting every UFC card throughout the year, you were paying about $1,000 with the pay-per-views and the regular fights that you're getting on ESPN Plus to less
Mm-hmm.
than $100 a year.
Mm-mm. That may be the best out of all three.
Yeah.
And this next one is the worst of all three.
Damn, Chucky, what you got going on, Chucky? Jon Gruden is suing the NFL.
He actually won part of it.
Uh, I'm hearing rumblings of a settlement, so that lets me know that his lawyers are either good or they really got something.
See, the thing with it is the NFL wanted this to go to arbitration behind closed doors. Jon Gruden don't want it to go to arbitration behind closed doors. He said, if you pretty much we gonna talk about this how we would if we was in the barbershop. Jon Gruden said, nah, fuck all that. If you gonna take me down, I got about 15 more of y'all that need to come on down with me.
He gonna take the Carter down, huh?
Yep, because his thought is the league wants to incriminate the whole root of this. The league wants to incriminate Jon Gruden alone. They literally trying to separate themselves from Jon Gruden. Jon Gruden said, "No, if you incriminate me, I can incriminate you and make this just as worse." That's
So,
why you getting this settled.
so this whole thing started with the investigation into Daniel Snyder and the Washington football team, which eventually forced Daniel Snyder to have to sell the team. For
Mm-hmm.
those that don't know, some racist, homophobic, misogynistic emails that were sent by Jon Gruden were leaked, causing Jon Gruden to have to resign from the Raiders.
And he
He's
wants to
suing.
come back to the
He wants to
NFL.
come back to NFL and coaching, and he's been involved in some stuff with the quarterbacks like he used to do. But he's suing them because he wants his back pay and he wants missed money from his endorsements and punitive hits, which I think 60 million is the number.
Yep. So I'm gonna ask you this: do you think he deserves a second chance?
Here's my thing: people do things in life that they have no remorse for until they get caught. Once they get caught
Absolutely.
and the light is shed on what they did, they lose things. They have an opportunity to reflect on the impact of what they did. What they did. Now, if he is genuine about his apology, genuine about his feelings on all that has changed, people deserve a second chance.
See, my view take is this: the definition of an apology is an admission of guilt. It rarely, if ever, means it's a mind that has been changed. That's my thing. That's my thing on the apology. Also, getting caught matters. And this goes back to us being children. If me, you, and the people in this on the live stream, we go out and let's just say somebody gets killed, God forbid, I'm the one that get caught. Y'all don't get caught. I'm the one that's gonna get my ass put in jail. You remember when you grew up in the hood or the neighborhood, if you and your friends went out and done something wrong and you got caught and they didn't, what's the first thing your mama gonna say? I didn't ask you what they did. I asked you what you did, and you gonna get your ass whooped. Getting caught matters. I'm not saying that he does not deserve a second chance, but if you give him a second chance, then NFL, you're gonna have to hold your feet to the fire on the standards because you got all this end racism and all this Black Lives Matter stuff spray painted all over your field. But this guy literally broke the cardinal sin that you say you stand for is not tolerated. We zero tolerance on it. So if you let him back in the NFL, what does that look like for you?
Kind of like the Pete Rose band.
Because to me, I'm kind of like, and you hate to take it here, but you have to. It's kind of like if you compare this to Colin Kaepernick, it's like white people make mistakes, but black people commit sins, even if they the same thing. You didn't want Colin Kaepernick to come back because you felt he disrespected the flag. You never really got into the views of it. He never really done anything wrong. You just didn't like the fact that he was protesting something and bringing a negative light to your league. Whereas you have a older white guy that's a great NFL head coach, probably Hall of Fame caliber. Won a Super Bowl with the Buccaneers, although people say that was Tony Dungy's team. Um, he did great. He was a hell of a commentator. And you know, he had the persona, called him Chucky. He goes out here, he makes these racist, homophobic, misogynic comments. Are you willing to let him back in and understand the backlash that's going to come with it?
And in another view on that, it may not even been so as bad if it was his personal emails. These are work related.
And that's where I understand Jon Gruden's viewpoint because he's like, I'm the one that's getting scapegoated here. But it's a whole, and we know this, T. Everybody who watch football, we know what these owners are. We know
Yeah.
they probably talk this, the same shit that Jon Gruden said in that email. They probably got a text thread right now with the same shit that Jon Gruden said in there, and they say it daily. If you think Jerry Jones ain't called Michael Parsons the N-word since this contract dispute been going on, you got to be out your damn mind.
Probably said it this morning.
3 times before he even took a bite of his breakfast.
I mean, it's the NFL is the plantation, and
Period.
you see a lot of players that come out of college with a lot of great potential that don't make it in the league, and a lot of it is because they won't comply.
Period. Period. Look at how they did Shador. And then on the other hand, you got people who make dumb mistakes like Quinshawn Judkins. And they gonna hold that over you.
Yeah, they let Ben Roethlisberger back.
Ben Roethlisberger, and you never heard nothing else about it.
Ben Roethlisberger probably going into the Hall of Fame
Immediately. Never heard nothing else about it. That's just, it's not fair, people. But in this case, if you're looking at this case, take your emotions out, take your feelings out, and understand what Jon Gruden is saying. Yes, I was wrong, but it is a whole nother realm of shit that's wrong. I'm only 1% of this. It's a whole nother 99% of this. If y'all want to put me out on Front Street, y'all need to bring this other 99% out on Front Street. So I get it. It's as fun. And let me say this, because I know you feel the same way. We're not condoning a damn thing that he said. Wrong is wrong. Shouldn't have said it. There's no tolerance for it. We're not accepting that. We talking from a legal standpoint.
Yeah, was the information supposed to get out there? No, but at the same time, if you gonna scapegoat me, let's take everybody with us.
Exactly. You know
And
what they say in a court of law. Once it's out there, it's out there. A
it
jury
is.
can't unhear what they heard.
Speaking of, can we get the Epstein files? I said, I'm sorry. I said we weren't gonna talk no politics on this show. I apologize. But um, something that was brought up in another situation that kind of reminds me of this. So Yeah, they kicked Jon Gruden out of the league, basically blackballing him after this situation. Um, you had Pete Rose, he got blackballed and banned from the league, lifetime ban. So he couldn't get into the Hall of Fame because of that. And possibly people think that he probably shouldn't have got into the Hall of Fame because of his situation with underage girls. But the
Hmm.
Hall of Fame is meant for your own field, in game accolades, not what you do off field. So with that said, Pete Rose is dead. Put him in the Hall of Fame. His life is over, and so is his lifetime ban.
Yeah. Banned for
Uh,
life. As it. Life over with. Put him
life
in
over
there.
with. That's just like saying OJ shouldn't be in the Hall of Fame because of what he did. No, OJ deserves to be in the Hall of Fame because of his own field accomplishment. Actually, they didn't even prove him guilty either.
Mm-mm. But the way they treated him afterwards, you would have thought he was guilty.
Yeah,
And he did have a little bit to do with that.
yeah. It's crazy how the stories change depending on who you talk to and who you are.
Yep.
So,
So be careful what you say. It can come back to haunt you.
yes. People don't believe me when I tell them watch what they post on Facebook. It's a lot of things I can go on Facebook and say just playing around, but it'll come back and haunt me. For instance, the Oklahoma quarterback right now, John Mateer. People don't went on this man's Venmo and
Yep.
saw where he posted that he was paying for sports gambling on a USC and something else football game, and now they throwing that in his face. And this was from 2022. Anything you post on social media,
It'll
you can post
always
it
come
right
back.
now and delete it 30 seconds later, but you better believe somebody done screenshot it because it didn't sit well with them and they're going to use it against you.
It never goes away. Once you put it in the public, it's out there.
Yep.
No matter how much you try to delete it, it's out there.
Yep. So while we're sitting here talking about John Mateer in college football, um, we hadn't decided on the schedule. It's either going to be Saturday or Sunday, but we will know Friday and we'll post it Friday. But we're going to do our college football preview this weekend.
Hmm.
So,
We got college football next Saturday. I can't wait.
man, me neither. I have been looking forward to it. And I hate to go into too much details because we're going to go into a lot of detail on the show. But that first week's lineup, pretty damn good.
I will say this: if y'all want to comment or message me on this, I don't remember a time that I really got into college football to where I could discuss it. Where the number one team in the nation is the underdog in the opening game of the season. That's insane. That tells me that you really don't think they the number one team in the country. That's how I'm taking it.
Well, we're going to have a lot to talk about on this show, and it is going to be a good one, I promise you.
That is gonna be a good one. Look what came in the mail, y'all. It's that time. I got my draft kit.
Oh,
Oh,
Lord.
trophy smack. If y'all want to give us some free stuff to promote y'all, I'm all for it. But 30 minutes, cooler talk,
Boy,
not
look,
too long.
a short show, straight to the point, got everything out the way. Anything you want to touch on before you get out of here?
Not really, man. I'm really eyeing, because we talking about this Jon Gruden thing. I'm really eyeing this Jerry Jones, Michael Parsons thing. It's starting to get ugly.
And it
You
will.
got these other previous Cowboys coming out, Michael Irvin, Emmitt Smith, and other people, and it's looking like they trying to tell Jerry, "Hey, bro, you fucking up. Get this man signed." And I think a lot of people are finally seeing what I've been saying. Jerry cares more about their bottom line than he does winning.
He does.
He literally just came out and said the Cowboys are a soap opera, whatever he said, and if it's not nothing going on, I'll stir it up so it can be something going on.
Well, he's got that Los Angeles Clippers mentality right now. Everybody has seen their blueprint of how they could be horrible and still be profitable, and he doesn't care as long as his pockets align.
That's it. That's it, man. 30 minutes in, we did well. We did well. We did well. I'm ready to roll, man. The push in the Lions Fantasy League is full. The fees is due. If we can get everybody or a majority of people, we will do a live stream for the draft, and we'll explain to you why we picking certain people at a certain place, and we'll do that. That'll be
For
interesting too,
those in the
man.
league, that's a good way to get on the show. Let's do a show
It
about it.
is indeed. Let's do it. Had a
Other than
little
that,
fight today.
who?
I seen the Titans and the Falcons. Michael Penix got into it with somebody.
Yeah. I briefly read about that. I ain't had a chance to really go and look into it. I had one of those days at work where my ass was getting handed to me.
On that note, we appreciate y'all tuning in, man. We will see y'all either Saturday or Sunday, but we will see y'all. Hey, T may pick Baker Mayfield too.
Hey, if he is there, I might. I mean, shit, he's gonna have enough weapons. But yeah, look for us to post on Friday what day we're gonna actually do the show, and we'll see y'all then. Thank you. We're nothing without you guys. We appreciate y'all every time you show up.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Put on bars. Be ready. Hey. And Nelson talk, Nelson. Princess. Okay. Got your bankroll rising like the early morning.